Welcome to the African Album Review Podcast, where we review Africa's best and latest music projects.
Africa, Moody say. My name is JK Wemoto and I welcome you to the African Album Review Podcast. I get to be back with another podcast for you guys. So, how you doing? Hopefully everybody's doing good. I'm excited, of course. And hey, where are we taking it to this week? Looks like it's DR Congo, Kinshasa.
The latest African album review is Loading. Album review.
First thoughts.
Now, every once in a while, I get the chance to review music from artists I've never heard of and are listening to for the very first time. This review is one such case, and I'm checking, analyzing, and giving recommendations for an artist producer by the name of Diamantero for their sophomore offering titled Lavish Life. There's a very interesting fact here. You know how JK Rowling wrote a book under the pen name Robert Gailbraith? Well, Diamantero is actually a well-known African musician using a pseudonym. Want to know who it is? Stay tuned for the big reveal later on in the podcast. A quick rundown of Lavish Life by Diamantero. Released under Black Buddha Music. 15 songs, 1 hour 6 minute runtime, and 4 features.
Album review.
Let's analyze the music.
Your first taste of Lavish Life is an unmistakably thumping gqom sound on what I guess is the title track, which is called Lavish Life Khashoggi. The first question I had when I heard this was, well, wait, is Diamantero South African? The answer is no, but I already gave that away because I said DRC, but anyway, whatever. Anyway, the production here is pure, it's crisp, and it's more refined gqom rather than the raw Durban sound. And what made this tune in particular quite awesome is the fact that you will dance to it without actually realizing that you've started dancing to it. And that's where it gets you hooked. You're nodding your head, tapping your feet, and being a vessel for the music. Where's My Money took over with a darker, more gritty gqom sound, and it connected. It just connected. He is asking where the moolah is. So this is a song about threats like, yo, where's my money? You know what I mean? When I first heard the song, it was on the Release Radar playlist, selected by the algorithm. So the first thing I recognized was Keisha's voice. And my first question was, wait, Keisha is doing gqom now? Then I looked at the track title and the credits. Then I was like, oh, it's this guy by the name Diamantero featuring Keisha. It makes sense, right? Yeah, of course. The gqom assault continued on Marbella Mansion and then Jogede, which is in the running for Song of the Album. If you listen widely to Afrobeats, you realize that Afrobeat style singing is hella catchy on a gqom composition. Jogede provides a perfect and absolutely perfect template for it. Napoleon the Legend, C-Mart, and Keisha absolutely killed it on this one. To throw a wrench in the works, Koseni Konkon, All I Need is true Afrobeats. It's a true Afrobeats love song that has a strong Ghana influence mixed with the Nigerian pom-pom sound. Unlike all the songs prior, this one is a slow, mid-tempo vibe which would fit into just about any African wedding playlist I can think of. I reckon this one could become a big thing if pushed more with some clean visuals to match. The placement of the song is interesting because right after we go back full-on kitchen sink on the gqom assault. Now I don't know if I like that because Koseni Kankan is such an outlier in comparison. I have to think about where I would place it were it my album, but it's likely not where it's currently placed. In my mind, the first question was, wait, we're back to gqom again? So that kind of confused me. It does provide an element of surprise, so maybe that was the intention. I liked how the song Riot turned from home to a hip-hop track on the same melody around the 3-minute mark, so you can kind of sense that Diamantero was trying something new.
Find us on motomusic.com. Visit redsau.com to buy gorgeous African Ankara and Kente accessories. redsau.com.
Songs such as Pyramids, a Niger house-influenced dance track with a flute-like lead, gave a welcome breath of fresh air, and following a similar pattern was Cairo. Get it? Cairo, Egypt, pyramids. Diamantero has quite a sense of humor. Oh my god.
Album review.
The technical side of things.
From my listening, I got the sense that Lavish Life is quite an experimental project in many ways. From the numerous genre switch-ups to adding new context to music Africa and the world has fallen in love with in the form of Gom. The album tells the story of trying something new without reinventing the wheel. What I like about Lavish Life is that it's a refined Gom from a wider African perspective rather than the South African originators. That means it adopts a new flavor, a whole new flavor, giving it a new lease of life, especially since all the hullabaloo of the last 6 to 12 months has been Amapiano at the expense of Gom. Lavish Life is also a testament to the impact Gom had and has in the dance music scene all over the world. I mean, it made the soundtrack of Black Panther, which is huge. I mean, Black Panther, yo? This has seen many DJs and producers sample the genre to make futuristic beats with the flavor Africa owns in entirety. The production was my favorite part about Lavish Life. That is expected for a predominantly instrumental album. Albums which I typically don't listen to, but have come to appreciate. The instrumentation was never out of place, not a single one. This made the album very measured, almost perfectionist-like. There was something very symmetrical about the music as a whole. It was hard not to notice the naming conventions on Lavish Life, like I mentioned earlier with the whole Cairo, Pyramids tracks. First of all, the track Lavish Life Khashoggi made me bounce back to the gruesome murder of journalist Jamal Khashoggi about 18 months back. Then you get another song named Stone Cold Killers. You get the connection, yeah? Yeah. My favorite tracks on Lavish Life include Stone Cold Killers with its groovy bass line, Riot, Jogede, Where's My Money, and the Kuduro-esque Africans in the Mondrian, and also Lavish Life Khashoggi, the presumably title track.
Album review.
The final thoughts.
If you like Gom music, electronic music, and Afro house, give Lavish Life by Diamantero a listen. There's every likelihood that you will find something that you like there. That being said, Gom is an acquired taste, so it's not necessarily for everyone, but good news is the non-Gom tracks hold their own, so give it a go. Oh, and you won't believe who is behind Diamantero. A world citizen, vlogger, multilingualist, singer, songwriter, and producer from DR Congo, Keisha. And of course, this explains why there are 5 Keisha features on the Diamantero album. Dude is featuring himself. Or his alter ego? I don't know. Wait, is Diamantero the alter ego? Is Keisha? You know what? Forget that. Keisha did reveal this last year during Spotify's yearly wrap-up, much to my surprise. But after following the Diamantero vibe, it makes sense. Who else could it be to cement an almost 30-year-long career in the industry with a vibey ghost project? Keisha, what's up, bro? Listen to Lavish Life on your favorite streaming platform. I listen to it online. Like I said, the album is worth the listen. And yeah, if you have questions, direct them to Keisha on Twitter at Keisha, Kaysha. Sushi Raw. Anyway, that's it from me. My name is MJ Wemoto, son of Zimbabwe, son, and out. Peace. Day and day.
Moto Music, the best place to listen to podcasts about African music online.